Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Spencer, Fragrant King, and today I'm going to talk about the newest release from one of my favorite brands, Kayali. We have so much to say. I feel like this is going to be a long video, so buckle up. If you don't like Kayali, tune out. I talk about them a lot, I review them a lot. I know everybody's sick of seeing Kayali on their timeline and blah, blah, blah. They are everywhere. There's a lot of PR. There's a lot of hype about this fragrance. I feel like every fragrance. If you don't like them, just tune out. I promise I will talk about other things than Kayali. But I'm here to talk about the newest release, and I love it. It is called Yum Boujee Marshamllow 81, and it is our first flanker to Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. This is Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. This was the first time that we got a frosted bottle from the line with a painted lid. The whole pistachio gelato phrase, there was like a phase where everybody wanted to wear pistachio. I want to say it was in 2023, maybe 2022. I don't even remember. I have a video when I first reviewed this in my collections of Kayali. However, I'm not a huge pistachio fan. This is actually near the very end of my Kayali lineup. I have a video where I broke down all of my Kayalis, and since then, this has probably moved down even more. It's next to last. I did get rid of 3 fragrances from the lineup. However, I just can't wear this that much. It's strong, and it's the pistachio note. I've tried other fragrances that are pistachio forward, and it's all the same note. It smells the same. I don't love it. However, I do love the new one, Boujee Marshamllow. So this is in a frosted bottle with a white top as well. It's pink because it's supposed to be like a pink marshmallow, and that's one of the notes. I did go with the 3.4 ounce bottle. I kind of am getting away from doing 1.7s because if I really like a fragrance, I'm going through it pretty quickly, and then I'm just wanting a 3.4 ounce bottle. Originally, I was just doing 1.7s, and I liked the unified 1.7 look. Plus everything in the Oudgasm collection and like Silk and Velvet Santal only come in 1.7, but I've broken tradition, so whatever. I get what I want now. However, this was the first launch that I not only bought the largest size, I bought the smallest size too, because I think these minis are adorable. They have another 10 ml that's in a longer like travel size bottle, but I think these are so cute. And this is what I originally started with, was this size bottle when I first started my Kayali journey. I like too that this doesn't have the frosted lid. It has the clear diamond lid, which packaging, presentation of bottle, all of that is important to me because I set my fragrances out in my closet. Like I have a wall of body sprays behind me. I have fragrances in this cabinet. I have all my Kayalis on a wall over there. I like them to look good. So I thought this was so cute. One big change with the Yum Boujee Marshamllow is the packaging. It's our first new package. This is what the box looks like now. And if you're a collector, you keep your boxes. I do. I have a whole case full of Kayali boxes. But this is the new box. It still has that cool raised bottle in the front with all the indentions. It has the little Kayali diamonds on the side. Now it has the notes and then a little note from Mona that actually says "Layer with Love, Mona Katan." And then M is a little heart. I love little details like that. Mona is the detail queen. If I ever got to go to one of her events, I think I would just be taking a million photos of all the things at the events. Anytime I see an influencer go for a PR event of hers, I love the details. The details are so cute. And the PR event for this that I think they had in California, like she had a whole performing band, like all these girls singing and like candy everywhere. Just details. She's so smart. And I love stuff like that. That's why I like this brand. But this is the new box. Pretty simple. It's a lot more simple than the original boxes, which if you watch Mona's fragrance, she has like a YouTube channel. She actually talks about why they did the cheaper boxes, which I can't even open this right now. I don't want to rip it, but I really want to show you guys the inside. There it is. Inside on the lid, it says Boujee Fluffy and Delicious. And then it's just inside a typical, cheap package. I will say I like the old boxes better, yes. However, it's all about the bottle and the juice. But the old boxes, this is one I have sitting here, they were so cool. They looked like little diamonds. They lifted off. It held the fragrance in there. I will say sometimes it's hard to get them out of the sleeve. And this is my backup bottle of Silk Santal. My original, it actually got damaged in the sleeve. So Maybe there will be less damages in that. I don't know. I feel like these are more secure and a little more beefy than this, which, I mean, that can crush. There's no crushing this. So that's something that might happen in the future. We'll have to see what people say when they get their bottles. My 10 ml bottle came in this box as well. Pretty similar to all the others, it's just got the raised front. However, Mona did say all of the future bottles are going to come in the new packaging, and it's just supposed to be, again, more cost effective and easier and quicker to produce. I'm not a production person, so I don't know if that's true, but that's the jig. So let's jump into the fragrance. I started with my 10 ml first because I wanted to just kind of sample the fragrance and make sure I liked it. I'm almost done with it. I've had this since Thursday and it's almost empty. So I like it. I like to wear it on my skin rather than just do a paper test or a cotton swab test. When I first sprayed Yum Boujee Marshamllow, it immediately was sugary and sweet, and that's fine. That's the notes. However, what I was most upset about was I didn't get some of the comments that I had been reading where people said it was unique and something they've never smelled before. If they've never smelled this fragrance before, then they're not out in market smelling a lot, or they don't have a lot of what's out there, because this smells like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 things I have sitting down here to show you comparisons of. It is in no shape or form a new fragrance. It is not groundbreaking. It is not unique. However, it smells fucking good. It is so sugary sweet. And just from reading the notes and watching the videos, I knew it was going to be in my wheelhouse. I like fragrances that are sweet and sexy. I love deep dark fragrances and florals too, but I really love a good sweet fragrance. I used to not like gourmand at all. I was like, why do you want to smell like a cookie? However, I don't feel like this smells like a cookie. I also don't feel like this smells like pink marshmallows. I get, and we're gonna look at the notes, I get the coconut, the vanilla, the musk, with a little bit of freesia and strawberry. I don't really get marshmallow. I have a bag of marshmallows. I did a photo shoot for my Instagram that I will post the review written of this, and I got marshmallows that don't smell. I feel like marshmallows just have like a confectionery sugar smell. And maybe that's what this is supposed to smell like. It is a very sugary fragrance. Again, the key notes are freesia, strawberry, pink marshmallow, creamy coconut, whipped vanilla, and pink musk, which I think is just musk crystals dyed pink, because there's only one type of musk. I don't think there's a pink musk, so I think it's just a fancy name for the fragrance. The opening also has lemon in it. There, of course, are always like the key notes that Mona lists on the back and on the back of the packaging, but there are more. If you go to Fragrantica, or even I think the Huda Beauty website, you can see what the full breakdown is. I think there's like lemon, grapefruit. There's a couple other aspects in this. I think there might be ambroxan in it. I know that there's lemon because it is a very fresh, fruity, floral, clean, sugary scent, which is why it reminds me of other fragrances. While I have been waiting for it to come to me, I was reading people who got it in PR, and a lot of people were saying it reminded them of like a lemon pink strawberry. Strawberry and lemon are both very citrusy. There's nothing sweet and sugary about them, but where it's got that vanilla, that musk, and the marshmallow, it makes it sweet. On my skin, it's a fresh, sugary scent. If you don't like smelling sugary, you won't like this at all. However, I do. I have fragrances that are sugary and sweet, like I said earlier. The biggest comparison for me jumps right out. I don't have the bottle anymore, but this is Sabrina Carpenter's Caramel Dream. Sweet Tooth Caramel Dream. This is more caramel, a little more warm, woody. Her first fragrance was in a pink version of this bottle, and it was called Sweet Tooth. This immediately made me think of Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter, like right off the bat. The moment I smelt it, I was like, oh, that's Sweet Tooth. I actually got rid of Sweet Tooth because Sweet Tooth was way too synthetic. It was very cheap smelling, which it was a cheap fragrance. I think I paid $20 for it at Walmart. it definitely reminds me of that. It also really, really reminds me of the brand Mimic. They have a version called 52. This compound 52 is a sweet strawberry milk. This, they're along the same line. This is a little more linear. It's not as complex. It's just kind of a sweet, milky fragrance. But I love 52. I have a backup bottle of 52. 52 is supposed to be mimicking Crybaby milk from Melanie Martinez, which is this like super sought after fragrance in the fragrance world from that singer Melanie Martinez. I've never smelled it. I've just smelled the mimics and the imitations. I do really like 52, but it's a little more floral and clean. I also have Okcha's imitation mimic of Crybaby milk. They call it Praise the Perfume. This one, to me, this is way more lemon citrus. When I wear Praise the Perfume, what annoys me about it is it's not strawberry or milk accord. It is just a citrus strawberry with a little bit of sugar. It's like a super citrusy sugar, which is kind of what Boujee Marshmallow is in the opening. This is a strong fragrance though. If you don't have this from Okcha and you like that scent accord, get this because it lasts a very, very long time for the price. However, I've thought about decluttering it maybe 2 or 3 times because it's just a little too strong, and it is also not my favorite notes, but it is here still. Another thing that Boujee Marshmallow reminds me of is this fragrance called Unicorn Fruit by Truly. I picked this up a long time ago from Ulta because it was on sale, and I need to spray it because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it smells very similar. This is a little more fresh, but it's like that cotton candy, sugary sweet, like almost sickly sweet. And it really reminds me of Boujee Marshmallow. Again, there's another fragrance. So we've got, what, 4 comparisons? Here's another comparison. This one's from Mimic as well. This is 99, compound 99. This is a amber floral wood. This is supposed to mimic Burberry Her / Baccarat Rouge. To me, it smells more like Burberry Her, which a lot of people say Baccarat Rouge smells like Burberry Her. I don't like Baccarat Rouge. I like Burberry Her. I like 99. I like it actually better than Burberry Her. I don't wear Burberry Her. I wear Her Elixir, which is this one right here. This is one of my babies. This is one of my favorite fragrances. The sweetness in this, that like really dense, thick sweetness that's in Elixir, you get in Boujee Marshmallow. So these are close, but they don't smell alike. They have similar qualities. So the people who are comparing Boujee Marshmallow to Burberry Her Elixir, no. 99 and 52 are imitations of fragrances. They kind of smell like this. And then again, Praise the Perfume smells like the opening of this. So there's our comparison breakdown. Overall, I think that this fragrance is good. It's playful. It's youthful. It is not like a very mature old scent. Like think about the Oudgasm line. Very mature. The good thing about this is the opening. That's that sweet, fresh, milky strawberry lemon. But it really does just dry down into a super heavy, dense, sweet fragrance. I give it a solid 9 out of 10. Some people may not like it. I enjoy it. I've been enjoying wearing it. On my skin, it radiates. It's strong. The intense, they were not playing. Like, it says intense on the box. Like, right there, intense. They're not lying. This is one of the most intense fragrances from Kayali. I have the whole line pretty much, and I feel like this lasts right up there with some of the ouds. This lasts up there with like Invite Only, and even Elixir 11, my favorite, and Vanilla 28. It is powerful. So if you don't like the scent profile, again, I've broken it down to what it pretty much gives. You gotta like that to like this. So if you're blind buying, watch some of these reviews. I try to be honest. It's definitely a sugary sweet, fresh, lemony strawberry. So you need to like that because it's not gonna wash off easy. It lasts. I wore it for 2 days in a row, even to bed, and my clothes and my bedding still smell like it. So don't really like anything I've tried to layer it with. Mona said to layer it with Yum Pistachio. No. awful together. All you smell is this. I didn't even pick this up. I could see potentially layering this with Silk Santal, or maybe Marrakesh, that orange blossom with the sugar in this. That could be kind of good. Kind of just be straightforward and wear this by itself. It's a very good, easy wear. And again, I gave it a 9 out of 10. So those are my opinions on the newest Kayali launch. Let me know what you guys think. I know it's been hyped like crazy, but I try to keep it 100%. I, again, think that Mona and the whole Kayali brand are really frequently thinking of what's next and what's good. I don't feel like this is groundbreaking, no, but I do feel like she wanted this in her wheelhouse. I think she wanted that kind of sweet, more fragrant towards like the lemon and the strawberry. She wanted something lighter, because you may not want vanilla 28, you may not want vanilla candy rock sugar. There's vanilla in this, but there's enough unique marshmallowy fluffy sweetness to make it be different than some of the other things. I will say Silk Santal, Utopia, vanilla 28, vanilla candy rock sugar, and this are all in that sweet category. She needs to move on. I really liked the release of Sparkling Lychee. It was one of my favorites. It was fresh and fruity and floral and playful. We need to get back to like the invite onlys, the elixirs, even Eden. We have Eden Sparkling Lychee, but what about like, do we Eden like pear or grape? I want a really good juicy grape fragrance. I think a really pretty emerald purple bottle from Kayali with like a grape would smell really good. I think she could do like some musk in the Kayali Accord and jasmine and all that in a grape fragrance. Like think of like Welch's grape soda, but as a fragrance. I think Kayali could knock that out of the park. And in my other video I'm going to film about the Vacation mini collection, I feel like they could have done better with banana. I think we need a more banana forward fragrance. We got to get a little bit more fruity and floral. Everything is either super oud or super sweet, and we need a happy middle for those of us that want something unique from the brand. So I'm trying to play devil's advocate for my friends who have been like, yeah, we like fragrances from Kayali, but they're all the same. So I want to get a little bit more diversity from the brand. I will, again, though, say for the money, this is worth it because it's an intense. It does last. And again, I love it. So those are my opinions. Like I was saying, I'm going to wrap it up. If you guys have anything to say, leave it in the comments. Please share the video, like the video, attach yourself to my bell so you know when I post. And I'll see you in the next video, which will more than likely be about Kayali. So hopefully you're okay with that. But I promise there's more coming. And thank you guys for tuning into the last video where I talked about everything that happened with me, and I'm back. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.